But anyway, it's time for viewer map review. If you are new here, yeah, if you are new here, basically how this works is we have 12 minutes on each map, and this is a public room. People can come join, drive, give their thoughts, and that's basically it. We drive for 12 minutes, give our thoughts, move on to the next map. We have 11 maps today, so quite a few. And there will be a map in the middle as a break, so I can go to the bathroom. Uh, Already that is worrying me down there, but that's okay. We'll get there when we get there. I was talking about my casino one shot that I did. I don't think I'll do it again for a while because I have two groups of people that I could really that whenever I make a D&D one-shot thing, I run it for, and they've both played it, so I don't think I'll be spoiling it. Ooh, yeah, not a huge fan of that transition. I saw that on the overview, and I was like, I don't know about that. And then a little hop over... Oh, okay, well, maybe not over the slow-mo. But a mixed bag by Swift Violet. Yeah, but basically the backstory for the one-shot, the only character restrictions that I have in place for the casino one-shot is that all the characters have... Their backstory has to be from the same village. And so they can decide on, like, what the village is and everything, but a small village, they all have to come from it. And the basic premise is that lately the village has run into hard times. And and then some priests of Tamora come, Tamora being the goddess of good luck, come into town, and next thing the players know, they're off to the capital city to try their luck at a casino with the blessing of Tamora. But it's not all as it seems. Okay, there we go. I actually hopped over the slow-mo this time. I drove on slow-mo was fine since I drove on the wall of the slow-mo, not the slow-mo platform. Oh, there you go, a little life hack. But yeah, some strange things start happening at the casino, like there's no entrance or exit to the casino. The players found that out pretty quickly. And then as they get further along, they realize that they don't actually remember traveling to the capital city. And they don't remember, like, they don't remember how they got to the casino. Or they don't know where the casino is. Loosely kind of inspired by the Lotus Casino from the Percy Jackson series, although the time aspect isn't necessarily part of it. I don't know if I want to spoil the whole one shot, but you know. It was fun. They had a good time throwing all their chips in. Especially that one friend. A little concerning. I don't think you can keep fourth gear on that dirt turn there. Oh, and I should say that you want to earn gold by any means necessary. So even if you don't feel like playing the games, I cannot stress it enough when I say any means necessary. Ah, darn it. Okay. Alright, I want a bit of a cleaner run, and then I'll try it. Yeah, so this gets you down to third. I don't think there's a way to keep fourth through that first dirt. Okay, there we go. That's something. Author medal. Wefty still a second faster. You can keep fourth if you go outside. Okay. I don't know if that's intended though, because the rest of the map seems really easy. Actually, there's the GPS right there. I can see if it's intended. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's part of the GPS. So forward. It is actually intended. Would you look at that? Wow. Oh, but then they drop it there. Okay, well I know you can keep fourth gear there. Yeah, so the engine off to prevent gear 5 there. Interesting. Okay, so for the most part, the map kind of works, but I feel like the big thing like the thing that I'm having a little bit of trouble with are the transitions. I feel like that would be the main thing. Like a couple of the drifts and then the transitions. Like the entrance to this dirt right here is a little weird. Well, is that okay? Well, I almost kept fourth there. Okay, that meant. I mean, that makes a little bit more sense. It's a little unintuitive, but I guess since you can keep fourth there. Wow, can't believe I kept fourth like that. Ah, touch the wall. All right. But let's see. So here, I mean, I guess like this kind of works, although it's a little weird to turn to the left, have a large straightaway, and then turn to the left again. It's not the most intuitive, although technically, if you want to keep gear 4, you go on the inside here and you kind of swivel a bit. And quick release and tap drift, I do agree. But it's not the most intuitive, although it's probably not a cut. It's probably not a cut, right? Probably not a cut, right? There might be a cut. Maybe a small cut. Awful ending, but there we go. Anyway, so yeah, if you're making a half bank to flat transition, it's not a jump. Always use too long. It is where? Oh yeah, this one. Yeah. So yeah, like this. I don't know. I guess I would have liked to see a more creative transitions than just always like dirt to road, road to dirt. like the intended connection pieces. And I do agree, if you're going to use these, use the two long ones, especially at these speeds. Yeah, it's just awkward and creates jumps and stuff like that. I actually, so here I think the problem is the dirt turn right here, because then you feel like you need the engine off and reset in order to keep the speed. If you actually want to slow the car down, grass road turns are a great way to do that, because you have to turn a lot more. I think if you were to replace this with a grass road turn, you wouldn't need the engine off and reset, and then you could have the turn, you could have the grass road, you exit out here, and then you turn into, like, the drift this way a little bit better. So, and then you can have, like, the turn here earlier. I don't like the hard slam into this. I would 100% find a smoother entry to that. I mean, even if it's just going down and slope, although then you might get gear 5 with that much downhill, but yeah, it's I think this needs to be smoother. This grass, like, the grass is fine. I guess you're turning while you're thawing your tires and stuff like that, but it's not the most exciting. It's a little boring. And then here, definitely prefer the too long one. Although I'm not a huge fan of this drift because there's not really an apex to go for. I think in the second part here, instead of having the 2x2 turn, if you had the one straight, the 1x1 turn, and then another straight here, that would give like the inside corner of the 1x1 would give something for the players to aim for, because right now it's really awkward and difficult to try to go on the inside of this turn. I just think having the one, giving it a bit more of a defined shape than just would be, I think it'd be a lot friendlier. This one I think is fine because you have, like, the shape there, although it might be a little tight, but I would have to drive that a couple times again. Overall, I don't think it's I think it works for the most part. I do wish there were some more creative transitions between the different surfaces, and some better speed control in the middle with a better transition here, and then, maybe a bit more of a shape on that drift there. But they're not, like, large map, like, changes or anything like that. It's just, like, tweaks and stuff as you finalize stuff. Also, after the engine off, you're on the left because of the transition, but you need to be on the right for the turn. Yeah, I think if you just change that second dirt to grass turn to slow the car down more, then it should, hopefully things will be friendlier overall. Oh, Swift Violet, welcome. I'm sorry, we just got done with your math. No. This is my first map where the route didn't have major issues. Yeah, I think it's just tweaking and stuff. So, yeah, thank you for sending it in. I had fun. Oh, and there was a cut. You could turn around at the start and just drop down. Oh, hey, I remember this one. Oh, okay, well. Remember you could do that. I'm not sure if that's super intended, though. Okay. I think that section changed a little bit from last time. I'm not entirely sure. Snow car. I am a fan of snow car. Oh, okay. Oh my god. I'm a fan of snow car, but is the snow car a fan of me? Woo! Okay, okay, I'm liking this. Oh. I'm liking this so far. Oh, slid on the grass. How dare I? And I got airtime there. That's awful. What am I even doing? Oh my god. Alright, I can do this. Don't crash. Don't crash. You're in control. You love the snow car, and the snow car loves you. Oh my god. No! Darn it. Yeah, I guess that's fair. The first half might feel a little cluttered with all the small items and stuff like that. I had it. I had it. Nope, I touched the wall. Alright, don't worry, Den. I bumped your map to the end. It was in the middle, but I bumped it towards the end. I think it's the last map. So you will not miss it. Oh, why did I wobble there on the grass? No, what? Okay, I gotta get a good run. Come on, I'm so close. I'm really liking this though. Oh, small game freeze, but I didn't die. I got a landing bug. Darn it. Hydrate, yes, of course. Gotta stay hydrated. Map 10 thumbnail looks interesting. Oh. Is that for the campaign, or is that for the map review? Okay, this is a good start. Not the greatest, but yeah, not the worst. Ooh, okay, yeah. Got a little hop there. It's a hard speed check. Okay, so this need to come down here for, yeah. Yeah. Let's go. I'll take that. What do you mean I'm 0.085 away from gold? Darn it. Ah, whatever. Map review, map 10. Oh, okay. Alright, let's talk about this, though. Not sure capitalization gets Trackmania if it's everything in full cap. Yeah, yeah. Oh, well. Honestly, I like this. This is nice. I do kind of agree that the start of the map does seem a little cluttered with all the like little items and stuff like that. It's not like so bad, but if this is for track of the day, what are longer version? Okay, I do. Yeah, I do remember this being shorter now that I saw that. Honestly, other than like the map being a little cluttered in some places, I don't know if I have that. I don't know if I have any like actual critiques or anything. This is just a nice map. I like how the grass sections are fairly easy, but they still provide like a good different challenge. Is it better just to like go this way to preserve speed? It looks like it doesn't really matter. Darn it. hop here. Yeah. Darn it. Didn't get more speed. Darn it. Grass section before checkpoint 8, you might be able to ride the rail on the inside for extra speed, but I'm not a snowy Indian, so I can't say if that's faster or not. Let's take a look at that. That might be... Checkpoint 8. I think that's back. No, that's not this one. I guess that's this one? Maybe. I could see it. Someone who's good at snow car might be able to ride the inside. Yeah, that would be a concern. That would be a concern. Yeah, I would probably block that off. I mean, just placing like some flags on the inside of this should be able to cut that off. So it shouldn't be too hard. I don't think you have to change anything. Good eye, good eye. Hey, I got it without bumping. Oh, this is gonna be... Wait, how am I 1.2 seconds ahead? Oh my god. No pressure, no pressure. We want to go up and down. Hey, I'll take that. That's nice. Look at me go. Or a rail. Yeah, okay. Or a rail. A rail would work too, to block that off. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I have that. Oh, let me watch the GPS. Okay, so you are supposed to go through that. Maybe like an arrow or something above it, because it does look like scenery at first glance, but it's not that big of a deal. Ooh, close. Yeah, I would be careful about using... I mean, make it a little clear that I'm used to TMA Map Review, which has a lot of mappers that have multiple track videos already, so if your feedback's a little harsh, might be because I'm privileged. It's all good, it's all good. As long as you keep the criticism to the map, not the mapper, which I don't think you're very likely to just start throwing out personal insults, but you know, just making it clear. I mean, using these always makes me a little nervous just because they are prone to bugs, and having I mean, that's not too bad. At first I thought this was more flush, but no, this dips down, so yeah, it's pretty obvious you're not supposed to take that. And then once again, they are used here. Always makes me a little nervous, prone to landing bugs. I think you might just be better off doing a custom item for that. I think the rest of this is vanilla though, so it might be a little tricky. If you're willing, I think getting a custom item for that would be much better. Just safer overall. You just don't have to worry about it. This is some nice scenery, though. I like the scenery. Let's see. These should work instant. Perfect. Okay, so that should be in the Twitch chat for Drupal to look at later on the VOD. Also, I don't think my track of the day made it to the folder of background images for the loading stuff because I've seen the same multiple track of the days and not mine. So sad. Yeah, I really like that snow car route. It's very nice. So Virtus. Oh, okay. Weekly short route test. Okay. Did you have a specific category for weekly shorts in mind for this? Oop. Probably 4. Okay. 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 Yeah, not a huge fan of the light rods on the sides because they're very easy to clip when you're trying to like push the route to go as fast as possible. I think a lot of people would find that a little annoying. This drift before the reactor is a little weird. I don't think there's really enough time to set up for it. Okay, yeah, and I gotta drift a little bit to get on the wood. I don't have the right angle. I have too much speed. I'm too fast. Okay, so there's that. Also, I know this is still work in progress and stuff, but that author time for weekly shorts, way too strong. You gotta make the author time, like, incredibly easy. Okay, maybe not 20 flat, but you know, like, for this, I would probably put the author time at, honestly, probably, like, the 17 second mark for, like, where the gold is right now. That would probably be a good author time for this one, for weekly shorts. 18 to 19? Okay. It's funny being in the weekly short review room and you come across a map that has like an insanely hunted author time at like 19.8 seconds. And then you tell them, you're like, oh, by the way, the author time's probably too strong. And they're like, but if I made it any easier, then it wouldn't be below 20 seconds. I'm like, yes. You gotta change that too. You can't sneak it in there like that. I'm not saying the system's perfect, but it's what we have to work with. Ooh, okay. It's not bad. Yeah, the weekly, I'd say as a weekly short, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of this. I think just as like a regular short map, like it's fine, but there's a couple reasons why I'm not the biggest fan of this as a weekly short specifically. If you drive in the middle of all your blocks, you should be able to get gold or 22 seconds. Rip me. Yeah, so let's talk about this a little bit. So, the reason why is that time gain, if you want to get faster on the map, especially since the lights are on the edge of the platform blocks, like your only real sense of time gain doesn't start until here. And it's basically, oh, I see what, okay, I see what someone's trying to do. Jump this to get on that. Interesting. Interesting. That would probably work too. And even then, the drift here, I think, just comes too early. I think if you want this drift to work, you push it back at least one block. Probably one block would do it. And that way, you have an apex to aim for. Like, this could be the exit point right here you're aiming for. But, yeah, it's, right now, the beginning, you're just kind of driving. There's not really much in terms of time gain. Like, what, you can drive closer to the edge, but that's about it. Like, what, maybe a 10th if you're really pushing it. Most likely just like a couple hundredths or something. And then the end, it really just kind of, you want to hit the wood at a good speed. And then if you don't, then you don't get a PB. So it all just kind of comes down to this middle section right here, and the beginning and the end don't really matter. And I think for weekly shorts, you like, since the map oh, energy perfect I don't know what that means, but that could also be an old comment that I just forgot to register in my brain. People are jumping there. Interesting. But yeah, I don't... it's just, I wish there were, especially since the maps are so short, you want there to be a few spaces where people can gain or lose time just to help keep it interesting. And right now, it's really only the middle that'll... It's only the middle that determines if you PB or not. I think, the beginning is too long of a wind-up. I think if you move the start up... Okay. If you move the start up, then, you know, like reactor boost and stuff like that, you get all the speed earlier. Okay, so more to the right. Maybe. You could do a booster and do a drift start. That would probably work. Although I don't know if drift is really... I don't know, is that... I mean, I guess it would be allowed. You know, it's not like drifts are outlawed in speed maps and whatnot. Oh my god. Why is this tree blocking my cut? How could this happen? Yeah, that was way too little speed there. I don't know if that's actually faster, because I don't... Because you lose speed. Don't... I'm not convinced it is faster. Too easy to miss the fin? I could see that, yeah. So you want weekly short... I mean, weekly shorts is actually quite difficult to build a good map for, because you want the maps to be beginner friendly, but still have enough time gain or loss to be interesting for like the best players. So it's actually really hard to get that balance. Darn it. Matching time. Oh yeah, with long glint there. Mm-hmm. Funny. Ah. Darn it. Although I will say, if you like the green border on the black platform, there is an item set to give you glowing black platform edges. And you could use that. You could use that to get like the same kind of effect, but the custom items are not clippable, so you can't. So people can push without having to worry about clipping the lights. Rip. I still don't know if this is actually faster, but I haven't gotten a good attempt yet. No, darn it. It's faster in the short term, but I just haven't gotten a good landing to carry that speed through. It could be, though. Like, it definitely could be. Need more to the right. I think you want to go to just to the right of the orange tree. Kobla saying, oh. Oh, I'm second now. I think Kobla just got it, given by that reaction. Oh no, Schwupty-Wup got it. A plastic bounce onto the wood. Okay, off of the black circle. Because I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, the black circle. I'm assuming... Yeah, plant pot to the left. Mm-hmm. So I bounced off of that a couple times. So what, you go down here and then like onto there. You use that so you don't slow down. Ah. Whatever. Oh man. But yeah, so like there are things that are interesting about this map to gain time. I think the difficulty is a little too high for weekly shorts, and all the time saves and gains are concentrated in the middle of the map. So I would recommend putting in some more stuff to, well, making the map a little easier overall, and then just putting more stuff to gain or lose time throughout the rest of the map, so it's not all concentrated in one. Lots of clippable moments, but honestly, I don't think that matters quite as much for weekly shorts, because that could be like an obstacle people try to avoid. It's okay if weekly shorts are a bit yak. Sometimes that's what makes it a bit more interesting. Oh, okay. It kind of depends though. Like you don't want your weekly shorts to be nothing but clippable and like so frustrating to drive, but it's okay if you have like a bit more yak than like a track of the day map. Okay, this start, very interesting. Nope, that's not it. Oh, got it. I always have a 5-minute session, one shot, all ATs except for the pathfinding one, and then move on. Yeah, that's fair. Thanks for the feedback, everyone. Of course, of course. I think it's, yeah, it's definitely got some interesting elements to it, but yeah, hopefully it helps. Because we want to take this one. Oh, you can be way too fast for that transition. Ah. Flip the inside. Why am I going through there? It's a triangle checkpoint. This, also with only 2 checkpoints, this feels like it should be cuttable. It feels like it should be. You can feel the cut. Darn it. Yeah, I don't know about these transitions. Oh, okay, you can hit that engine off. Do you mean after checkpoint 1, Cobla? Because checkpoint 2 is the one right before the finish. I'm sorry, but if you get lost at that point, then there's no... Okay, there's that. Oh, yeah, also fake fin, I guess, was from testing before? Maybe. Or maybe it's just a prank. Maybe we all got pranked. Getting pranked too much by this second transition already. Yeah. Okay. I'll drive this a little bit more. There's definitely some very questionable transitions in here. Although I feel, yeah, braked. Okay, so there's another half second. Whoopty with a 23.4. That seems pretty good. Oh wait, that was actually really good. What on earth? Oh, I messed it up. How could this happen to me? I've made every mistake. Alright. That would have been a 23.5. Alright. So, let's see. These transitions are interesting because I feel like for most of them, they're like 80% working, but yeah. So it's like they're close to working pretty well, but they're not quite there yet. I feel like this first one, like, it's not the greatest transition, but it's fine, I guess. It works for the most part. Mm. But then this one, it's really hard to judge where exactly you're supposed to go. And it's with transitions, you want to be able to look at them, especially for maps that are meant to be played by like a lot of people. You want to be able to look at the transition and kind of intuitively figure out where to go. And I feel like with this transition and this one here, it's not the most obvious. This one, especially since it's getting blocked here, you need a bit more signage than just that. Second transition. Transitions are hard. What I like to get started, I post this almost every single time someone is trying out transitional for the first time, but it's just a good resource. And then Ski Freak's transition database or transition bank, uh like a wall on the other side of that blind transition, that could be good. Yeah, so like a wall here and with like an arrow, and that way people know like, okay, I'm supposed to go over here, but there's a wall here, so not over here, just like right here. But the Ski Freak transition bank has a lot of really useful transitions to at least get a good idea of what they're supposed to be like. Uh, and so this always creates hops and stuff. This too too long. Too long is better. um let's see this. I'm not sure if I like how you can just get engine off kind of randomly from that, but I don't know, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, hydrate. Yes, of course. Must stay hydrated. Do keep in mind that those transitions do not work at all speeds. It's more to play around with them and see how the car behaves around the differing lines. Yeah, obviously not every transition is going to work for every single map, but, you know, playing, figuring out what works and stuff like that. Also, banked to flat down one long is more fine than if it's up. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Like, this isn't as bad as the other one, but I think this would work a little smoother if this was just the too long. Because it gets a little weird where you get a little hop down here, but it's not as bad as the one to the higher elevation. Um, Floating scenery. Oh, I know. I know you're a huge fan of floating scenery, Mr. Pepsi. So, um, no, that's not quite float. Wait, where is floating scenery? I guess this. Shout out to this last floating island dedicated to Mr. Pepsi. I know he loves it. Grogger, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. But around here, this we are too fast for, and then we do kind of go crashing into this. It's a thing I also point out. I don't remember what it was. There. Scenery things after checkpoint 2 is misleading unless you can jump over the border, in which case indicate a risky and safe line. After this checkpoint. Yeah, I mean, I guess here. Yeah, this isn't the best. Oh, here's floating scenery. Okay, now I see it. Yeah, Yeah, it's not, yeah, this is a little weird. I think we're a little too fast for this outside banked here, because what I was doing is I was releasing so I could drive here and then drive into that, but then I just saw someone just full YOLO, full speed bounce here and land here. It's not the most intuitive. There is a cool line there. Yeah, like, it almost works, but I think if you just, I think you're just too fast to make it consistently or intuitively. But it's really hard, yeah. I think it's one of those lines that's like, oh man, that's actually kind of cool, but it almost works, but not quite. But I guess this is fine. Oh, and typically, if you get toward, if you have a transition like this, it's unless you go on Reddit, it's best practice to put a flag right where the clip is. That way, people know the exact point like that they can reach for. Um, but yeah. Yeah, unless you go on Reddit. Yeah, because I mean, there was... that was a funny meme for a little while. And then this, I just don't like... I think this is the... I think all the... Let people push the clip. Come on, stop placing flags. But I think this is the only transition that I just... it just doesn't work. I think the others, like, they're close to working. They're almost there, but not quite. They're just like a little too wild and dangerous. But this is the only one where it's just you get too much airtime. I think there's not really a great way to reduce the airtime. Like, what, you can go here, but you still get an awkward amount of airtime, or you can go here, and it's just, it doesn't feel great to drive. So I'd say this last transition is really the only one that I 100% not a huge, like, I don't like very much. With the others, like they're almost working. They're almost there. They're just a little off. But honestly, like this does have some interesting lines to it. It is fun to push. It's just not the smoothest. Lots of potential time makeup. Everything is a little too tightly calculated exactly for your skill level. Yeah. I think that's the thing. It's like everything is just like there's only a thin line through each transition and it's not intuitive what it is. And I think that's where I'm having issues with it. Oh my god, are we gonna have time for this? This looks like a big map. I like the intro though. That's fun. I don't even know which way is up. Directionally challenged. I am already. Cam 2 or 3 needed? Yeah, right. As if. Oh no, this comes just under the 3. The Cam 3 or no, the 3-minute author time. I don't need. Okay, I might need. I'll do Cam 2. TMNF style intro. I mean, it's fun. Also, SQLC, welcome, welcome. Oh, down here. Okay. I think I'm a bit more than just directionally challenged here. Oh, what do you mean I have to carry enough momentum? Oh my god, there's a jump. Of course there's a jump. Got it. I'm taking this so safe. Wait, okay, this area definitely needs another checkpoint. What on earth? That is a long respawn. Come on, fall in, fall in. There you go, I got it, I got it. Yeah, honestly, let's go with vertical. Vertical would... Come on, this is world tour map, right? It'd be exciting. We haven't seen it before. Man, I'm so good at this style. Every single time Ghostly builds one of these maps, I'm I'm so skill checked. Okay, a little jump here, got it. Oh, no, not there. Yeah, this, it is a little hard to tell where you're going sometimes, and I think some more walls would be nice. Walls, arrows in some of these locations would be nice. This is cool, though. I am enjoying it. It's just a little whatever. It's just a little tricky. There we go. Made it to the next checkpoints. How do you even do this smoothly? What on earth? Ghostly, how do you do this? What's your secret? Oh man, it's okay. I'm almost done, right? Like, there's no way. Where on earth am I going? Oh, down there. Yeah, I could definitely use a little more direction on this. Oh. Not what I needed. Ah. We're good. We're good. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to provide in-depth critique to what the best lines are here. Because something tells me that wasn't it. But hopefully this will be... Oh, 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 what? We're good. We're good. Oh, this is flat level ground now. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where I'm... I don't... I am directionally challenged, believe it or not. I'm assuming this is uphill. Oop. You got reactor up. I did also get reactor up because I hit a checkpoint. But I don't know if you... Oh. Ghostly does not normally add that many safety nets for us skill checked people, but maybe if we ask really nicely. Oh my god, I've not checked chat in so long. I'm so sorry to the people who have sent messages that I'm just ignoring. I don't even know, like, where am I heading? What direction is this? I literally have no idea. Okay, we got some jumps. So this is up. I'm assuming that's uphill. And so now, am I heading downhill now? Oh, this is not where I'm supposed to go. Okay, can I finish this in 12 minutes? I'm so lost. Someone can come save me. Goes on for too long. Well, this is supposed to be more of an endurance style. Ghostly has lots of shorter styles. Oh, no, there's the finish. Has lots of shorter maps of this style. And also a longer one of this style. Whew. Okay, so... Hey, Den, welcome back. Welcome back. I do like these styles of maps are fun though. See, checkpoint 5, there's scenery clipping onto the route. I think I know which area you're talking about. I think the big thing here is just guiding the player a little bit more. Yeah, like here. That's a little clipping in, although it's probably not on the best line. So especially since this is a longer route, yeah, there definitely needs to be some more guidance on where to go, because it's going to be very, very challenging to actually remember and memorize the route. Oh. Suspicious. This track of the day would be really funny. I do agree. Would be hilarious. Ghostly and I did collab on a map of this style, like the vertical wood style, and try to get it to be track of the day, but it didn't. It wasn't. Also, if you want actual vertical grip, consider using dirt instead of wood. I mean, there's different like physics changes and stuff like that. Map review being map review. I think I'm not sure if it got through map review or not. I don't remember. It might have, but was rejected by Phoebe. Checkpoint 6 is insanely hard. Yeah, I think it's just guidance. More guidance is what I would like, because this being longer route, it's hard to... Is there a GPS around here? So I'll have that going in the background. No GPS. We are left on our own. Maybe this little straightaway. What? What is this? Ghostly also doesn't like it. Doesn't like the fact that Trackmania players uh think slowing down is a bad thing. So he will do this. Yes. What am I looking at? What am I looking? Where am I going? Oh, no, Ghostly, that's so rude. Excuse me? Ghostly, no. Can't believe this. The betrayal. I gotta fall in the water though. I didn't fall in the water. Is there anything else? Flip over? Excuse me? Okay, there it goes. I was I was I was about to be so confused. Well, I found out how to get to this finish. But that's fine. So honestly, I think the biggest thing for this, because I know Ghostly, this is supposed to be a challenge. Did you say anything else? No, you just put that. Yeah, you just put the TMX link. Okay. Um, yeah, it's supposed to be a challenge. This is definitely one of your harder maps of this style. And because it is longer, I would just say more guidance. I think that's the big thing. And then going from there. It was hard a few times to actually tell where to go. But interesting obstacles. I always have fun with these maps. Like they're fun to play. It's interesting. Something different. And you just got to go for it. And there we go. Oh, I'm the only one that finished. Let's go. Best vertical wood player of all time, besides Ghostly. Almost made it to checkpoint 6. There you go. Checkpoint 15 also. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I also ran into that. Ghostly's normally very careful about where he's placing scenery, so it probably is intentional. I know he's free blocked a map of that like scenery for a map of that size before, which is insane. Ooh, wet plastic, ice, but I'm getting it so far. Oh, okay, wrong way. There we go. Still some wet tires. I'm assuming over here. No, that was not ice I was supposed to go on. Oh, okay, so... This is Hideous by Schwupdiwub. I don't know, the map doesn't look that bad. We're good. At that point, just use macro blocks. But then, do you really get the pain? What if you want the map to be born of the mapper's suffering? Then you miss that. Oh, no grip. Okay, over here, probably. I gotta check what Schwupti said about this map, because I think they said so. Very experimental route. Would still like to try for track of the day. Not sure if it's feasible. Whew, this would be wild. This would be wild for track of the day. Honestly, would love to see it. Does need to be, I think, reined in a little bit if it's track of the day viable, and namely the ice sections is I think where people would. Your track of the day was born from 2 months of suffering. Could be Troll Kappa? No, the route's too well thought out for that. I would much prefer Troll Kappa to be an actual troll map. To be fair, I don't know if Ghostly used macro blocks or not, so I don't actually know. I was just saying. Come on, no. Interesting. So I actually think the map's very wide. I think, if I had to guess, I'm assuming you made quite a few sections of the map wide to try to make it easier. It might have actually had the opposite effects. A little bit of airtime. I managed, though. Oof. Oh boy. Alright. I used basically all of the tracking, got gold, no respawn. Well, basically what I mean about, kind of what I'm talking about is there are some areas that are super wide, and I don't think, I think it actually ends up making it harder, specifically because when the map is super wide, it can be difficult to try to convey to the player where to go or how you specifically you're supposed to take some elements, because, you know, things are so wide. Like, where are you supposed to convey that? Ah. Fly off the corner right after it. Which one is checkpoint 5? Let's take a look. I like this, though. This is fun. I like this. Although I think that has to be a bug slide. Ah. Yeah, like this. This is too wide. Because I think you want to something more like that, and then that's not very obvious. Ah. I'll do an ice 360 to get back on track. Oh boy. Yeah, so here's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, here you could, you know, tighten this section a little bit. Maybe you just use like the triangle there or whatever. I'm not too worried about that. I think it's actually the exit. Let's also maybe don't use the snow. Wet wheels ice feels faster than the plastic, especially if it looks like it's on the inside. Interesting. Interesting. Well, you're talking about like here? Like maybe here if you go like that or something? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. GPS explains the wet. I see. Okay, I see. I see. Oh, I see. Like I see and cold. Okay. Um, it's not faster, but you'll be tempted to go there. Yeah, like I think here, just some more directional stuff. Obviously, scenery. It's hard to get these types of blocks to trim down. Like, I don't think you need this one, but this is where scenery blocks come into play, where you can just cut off those blocks and force players where you want to go. I think actually the hardest part about this map are the ice exits. I think if you changed the ice exits to be a little friendlier, then you start looking at having track of the day potential. But right now, if you get the ice exits even a little bit off, like you're dead in the water. Like you get slowed down so much. Pretty sure horizontal half versions of bank turns exist. Yeah, but I also mostly do vanilla scenery. So what I would probably do here is I think like a 2x2 maybe turn that starts here and then it'll end there or something, and then I can just stack that and then you have the wall there. Anyway, but I mainly build vanilla. But yeah, they definitely exist. Scenery is low-key giving TMNF vibes. Yeah, I think the scenery is done. I think Swepty Wup is done with the scenery. You made vertically half turns yourself. Oh, okay. So talented. I remember I tried to follow a tutorial for the media tracker to build that stuff, and it did not work out. It did not work out, so I am a little jealous. And I'm too scared to try it again. It's just opening Mesh Modeler and deleting half of... Oh. Okay, I'm thinking of something else then. I thought of like making it from scratch. But yeah, I guess you could open this up in Mesh Modeler and delete half of that. That probably wouldn't be too bad. Anyway, okay, too much time spent on that. Yeah, I think it's mainly the ice exits, because if you overslide the exit, then like that. Thank you. Thank you, whoever did that. I appreciate that. That was a perfect example. There's not really enough time to fix it before you're out in the plastic and you just go out. Oh, man. And then... honestly, I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Also, the map itself could be a little long, especially since if you're going... I'm speaking just in terms of like track of the day. Like I think if you polished up like a little bit, trim some parts to help better guide the player initially on where you want them to go. If you keep it at this difficulty level, I think it could be a fun map. But if you do maybe want to push for track of the day, I think making it just a little shorter, because well, I don't know, I'm at 58 seconds. I guess like 50 seconds, maybe it might be okay at 50 seconds. I don't know. I think I convinced myself it might be okay at 50 seconds. Also, the hilltop line checkpoint 1 is a little jank. Yeah, it is pretty easy to get airtime here. So maybe relaxing that a little bit. I don't know if maybe instead of a full booster, maybe like a couple gates, if that would work better. And also, if this is a bug slide line here, I would not... Oh, there's a GPS. I can check that. What am I doing? Speaking in speculation. I don't need to speak in speculation. I have answers. Make it one block longer so you have time to switch over. That's true. That's true. That would also work. Oh, that's cool. You have the live updated rankings. Yeah, super far on the inside. Yeah, so wider does not. Also, I forgot to check to see if that was a bug slide. Whatever. But yeah. So wider does not necessarily mean easier. Think about how you are guiding the player through all this. The gear in the end is really funny. Oh no, I forgot to look for that. I think this could work. You need. I would recommend working on the ice exits to make them a little friendlier. And the beginning, one block longer so you can get across the hill and stuff like that. Fair warning. This is my map, so I don't care if I talk over it. But fair warning, if that does end up getting track of the day, I think you would get a lot of hate and flame for it. But as long as you're down for the chaos, like honestly, go for it. Go for it. I would be down for the chaos. It'd be so funny. You don't hear the gear change, but you get fourth. Oh, that's actually really weird. But Ghostly, welcome. We played your map. Everyone had a great time with it. No one complained. It was very friendly. We did not get lost. It would be good. Reddit would cry if that got track of the day, and I would cry of laughter. Like that'd be so good. The odds of your fully double respawnable map getting track of the day. Your 7-minute one, 100%. You got that. Thank you for playing. Well, thank you for sending in. I do like it. I think it'd be fun. Yeah, it would be 70% minus 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 and 30% plus plus plus, no in between. And honestly, as long as you like the chaos, like go for it. Like go, why not? Why not? Go for it. But let's see. For now though, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Oh, 254. Oh, that one. That one, not your 7-minute map. That one. Okay. It's double respawnable. You got 100%. I think Map Review would love it. They would definitely finish it in the 3 minutes and vote 5 stars. On No Grip, the icy percentage is 475%. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. But I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. The Cobla. This is gonna be your stream for the next little bit. So, have fun, entertain the masses. I'll be right back. You guys get the chair. Don't worry. Doing great, Cobla. Okay, I'll be right back. Don't worry, guys. I'm back. I'm back. We can get rid of chair. I know everyone hates chair. This is your stream still? Oh, I'm sorry. Cobalt, can I please have my stream back? Oh, we're talking about scenery. I should have left the chat up. I didn't realize Cobalt would be dumping knowledge like this. Yeah, we're doing Scenery 101. That's good. Right, more people need to learn how to do scenery. Then they spam Copla's channel instead of figuring it out themselves. There we go. Main trick to scenery is to understand that there are two parts to it. Scenery is not just about making a map look nice. It is also about making sure that the player is guided well. So making sure that they know where to go, giving them a sense of speed, indicating lines, apexes, that kind of deal. Generally speaking, people think scenery is only about getting the map to look nice, and then they don't know what to do and get overwhelmed. Best way to start with scenery is to figure out how to guide the player. So place your indicators and arrows and walls first. Yeah, okay. I like that. I like that little tip. That way you already know roughly what spaces you want to fill. There you go. Good, wise advice. Oh, Cotton, welcome. Welcome. And Ghostly, I found where the GPS should have been. And maybe it also gives you an idea about how to palette your blocks afterwards, which is the next step, figuring out which style you want to do. There are roughly 3 styles. I hope you guys are taking notes. There's going to be a quiz after this. It's a lot more abstract than routes, but don't quote me on that number. But basically, you can go for abstract, landscape, and immersive. Okay. I always go for low effort, but you know, I guess there's 4 styles. Immersive is the easiest because you can just go download a lot of VCC macro blocks. There you go. The goal of immersive is to create a story around your track. I think for a lot of my maps, I don't know. I tend to go abstract when I don't know what to do, and immersive when I have an idea. Just gonna go back and watch that bit. Be back soon. Yeah, okay. Have fun. Abstract is the scenery you see the most with the pillars and towers and stuff. Yeah, I just feel like abstract because you just kind of pick a good color scheme and then you just place random blocks. Well, it's not, fully random. You still want, all that. This one is definitely the hardest of the 3 because you need a good understanding of psychology when it comes to guiding. Yeah, I think abstract might be the easiest one to just barf out, but if you want, like, really good scenery, abstract, I think, is the hardest to do really well. And also the most artistic input from you as the mapper. That is true. You got to figure out what to do. Then there's landscaping, my specialty. People told me to stop building landscapes. I would not recommend to do this with just the penalty blocks. Yeah, that's what I was doing. That's why people told me to stop. IMO landscaping is the hardest one. It kind of depends, honestly. But focus more on the black blocks. Way more interesting shapes can be made this way. Yes, like the platforms, I guess. Landscaping, my beloved. Yep, there will be a quiz. You're doing the penalty stuff. You're kind of forced to work in hills only. That's fair. That is fair. But with black blocks, you can also do cliffs and mountains and caves, etc. Words of wisdom. Very nice, Den. Very nice. But regardless of how you do your landscaping, it is easily the biggest time investment of the three. I don't. Well, I guess probably. I don't know. When I'm doing landscape, though, I feel like I can work on landscape for hours, but when I work on abstract, I do it for like maybe 10 minutes, and then I get frustrated and stop until the next day. So generally it takes me 5 times as long to make a landscape as it takes to make an abstract thing. Yeah. In real world, in game time, I think abstract is faster, but in real world timing, for me, landscape takes long. Landscape is faster in real world time because I make so much more progress because I feel like there's a direction for me to go in versus abstract, which just like whatever. Regardless of what style you pick. Okay, Kobo, we've got 1.5 minutes. There is the theory of depth. This is really important for invoking a good grasp on how fast you're going. That's so true. I like to split it into 3 levels. Level 1 is the surface depth. So signs on walls, trees, pillars, etc. That kind of stuff. Things that kind of stick out so your scenery is not completely flat. That's fair. That's fair. And then level 2 is the most important one. Pay attention. Nola just sitting here nodding along, pretending he definitely knows this. Oh, I know all of this. I'm a scenery expert, of course. This is the distance between elements. So distance between towers or features in landscape. Yeah, I'm assuming this gives you like a sense of depth. And it can give you more like things to go off and like to gauge your speed and everything. Oh wow, top 5. I'll take the same route on this map. Cool. I think it's the fastest one. This is what creates parallax that gives you a good indication on how fast you're going. I gotta go for dinner already. Maybe you'll be back. Okay, we'll see. Finally, there's level 3. Okay. Let's see. I will go over. No, I go back. I don't know if I'm going to be there tomorrow, so here's just some things that you should know. Map is a second version of map that was 2 weeks ago. It's a possible track of the day map. Scenery still work in progress. Thanks for playing, and good luck, have fun. Oh boy, do we have a conversation for you then? We're still having it. Let's see. Good indication of how fast you're going. Level 3 is less important. Can still invoke a parallax, but only if you have level 2 scenery. So you need at least level 2. It's mostly for making the map look nicer. Anyways, I think should end the stream there, guys. Thanks for watching. Yes, there you go. And there might be a video coming soon. And of course, by soon, I mean probably sometime this year. Going more in depth about scenery. Looking forward to it. Oh. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I did enjoy. In fact, Kobla, if you have a PayPal link, I think everyone needs to donate $100. That'd be great. For the masterclass of scenery that we just witnessed. Ooh, speed check. I don't know how much master classes normally get charged for. This is not a drift. I don't know why I tried to drift this. But yes, that's very, very good to keep in mind, because I think what a lot of people, they don't really think about scenery. They just want to make the map look nice and then just get overwhelmed, because I mean, it's like what you said, they don't really know what to do at that point. If fingers are tired now, too much typing. Well, we appreciate it. We learned so much. This first gear is a little awkward. All right. Biggest pet peeve of mine are the people that say scenery doesn't matter. It definitely does. I'd say it definitely does, but not necessarily in the way that most people think. Because most people, you know, they just think the scenery, it's definitely more than just presentation. Yeah, I'm not getting that speed check. I keep messing up the turn before it. No, this is not an inside turn. Okay. Well, there's gold. And before people pay 100 Zimbabwean dollars. Oh, no. Okay, so that should be a bit more speed. Yeah, there we go. Oh, dang, this author time's kind of hunted. Oh no, nah, you can pay me back buying TMA merch. We need to up the prize pool for Volume 3. There you go. You can buy TMA merch. You can wear a rubber duck with a knife. Well, I guess it's not a rubber duck, it's just a duck. Ooh, that was not good. It's just a clean run where you keep gear 4 before the speed check. Wow. Also, lion, welcome. I keep forgetting because there's 2 lions. Lion, are you lion papaya in game? Watch the GPS? Yes. Okay. I'll try one more attempt. I know I can do so much better. There's so much time gain I can get off of this, but other things I have to watch. Because I get gear 5 here. There we go. Kept gear 4. And I failed the speed check because I went on the inside of the dirt term. It's okay, I'm a half second ahead. Ah, darn it, whatever. That's it. Oh, and if you want some scenery tips, Kobla gave a fantastic a masterclass for the break map, which is the previous one. Alright, alright. So let's check out this. Yeah, so you get gear 5. Mm-hmm. Let me break it down for you. Starts breakdancing. Now that's talent. Give a masterclass while breakdancing. Insane. Ah, wait a second. That's cheating. You went through the scenery. So yeah, let's talk about this. No, I'll go back. I will never go back. I'm always looking forward. Let's see. So I think I don't know. Because this is pretty blind. I would say you want a sign up above that's pointing directly down here. That way players coming up, they know to aim for this block specifically when they jump. So just like a sign pointing down, floating up there. Well, not floating, but yeah, a sign. I mean, I guess this dirt turn works, but I will admit I'm not a huge fan of this section right here. Because here it's just kind of penalty sand. There is a little bit of like hopping over, using the bumps here to negate the speed loss. That way you don't make as much contact with the sand. There is something for that, but if you're actually going to be hunting for like the best time possible, then like you have to take this bump, and especially if you take the bump heavier to keep as much speed as possible, it can just feel like an RNG grind, um, where you're not actually calculating the bump, you're just taking it and hoping it ends well. And then I think this is a little too tight over here. I mean, and it kind of depends, because if you take the bump, then you have to eat more penalty over here, and it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't it didn't click with me, I will admit. Speed check, I'm not going to talk about the speed check too much. I think overall it is a little more difficult. Like if you're going for track of the day, then this is fairly difficult, but it is forgiving, it's not like you have to respawn or anything, you just bounce. So I don't know if it's that big of a deal. But then this is fine here. I actually think it would be better to exit on this side of the turn, because this is so wide that you come up the turn here and you come around. I think it'd be better to like go this way. Here, that way the turn is just a bit tighter. Otherwise, you're just kind of like going almost in a straight line through this, and it's not the most exciting. Uh, which is it, the gear 5 at the start? Because yeah, you can 100. The GPS also gets gear 5, but it's not a clean gear up. Oh, to 4. Oh, yeah, this one. This one. I forgot to talk about it. But yeah, this gear up to 4 is not clean. Yeah, right there. You can hear my car scream in pain. But yeah, so that's not great right there. And getting 5 here is possible, although I think adjusting the inside of the cave and stuff with the penalty sand, I'm not going to talk about that too much. And then it is possible to get gear 5 here. I know I got it. I forget if it was clean or not. Just swap the start to tarmac and make the transition landing penalty. I get 5 before entering the cave, same. Yeah. Okay, so I guess what Kobla's saying, make this tarmac, and then make the landing penalty. So what, like this penalty? I don't know, because if you make this penalty, then people would probably just land flat. Although penalty might be better. I'd try that out. I would try that out. See how that ends up working. And I think because part of the issue might be that you just entering the cave with too much speed, and so it's like harder to control. So if you slow down the car a little bit with that penalty landing, it'll be smooth, and people will stay in gear for holy saturation. This is bumped up here. I definitely think it's worth trying though. Yeah, I don't think anything in the map is like 100% not working or whatever, but yeah, some adjustments just to help smooth things out, make sure the gears are good, make sure the map is competitive and consistent. Jerchy bumped up the saturation on this. Doesn't look bad though. That's fun. But hopefully you got some good feedback there, Lion. It's cool watching the map take shape. It's one of my favorite things about doing like repeated map reviews and stuff like that. It's very cool to watch. Okay, thanks for playing. See you next week with some ice underwater engine off. All right. I will look forward to it. It's gonna be great. This is hard. This is for track of the day. Okay, Churchy did not say anything there, but Churchy is here. Yeah, that is a difficult speed check. The speed check makes me think it's not for track of the day. No, okay. I straightened out, but no. Sorry, I know. Pride Month's over. I need to straighten out. There we go. Oh, okay. Tight transition there. Where am I going? Over here. Oh, wow. Intended, right? Oh. Oh, okay. What a wild ride. Okay, interesting. Interesting finish. I ate that gear. Man, just turn. Turn. Darn it. Moldy Slippers is a crazy username. Honestly, it is. Yeah, something I might be speaking out of turn here, but something tells me Kobla doesn't like magnet zoops. Yeah, but I would have to agree. They do tend to be very inconsistent. And so it does kind of feel like RNG at that point if you are trying to get a good time on a map that does feature that. Oh my god, no. Whatever. What was the site for the dark? Are you talking about the challenge wheel, like itself, or just the site that I used to make it? Because the answer to both is I don't remember. I know the link is in my Discord. If you search Dark Kirby, you should be able to find the question of the day page that has it. Or if you're not on the Discord, just remind me to grab it after this map, and I'll grab the link for you real quick. Oh my god, what was that? Cotton, welcome, welcome. No more freedom, yeah. Well, actually, would someone who, isn't driving right now, would someone be willing to grab the Dark Kirby link? The challenge wheel link from the Discord? Just search Dark Kirby on the Discord, it should pop up. Darn it. Okay, whatever. All right, let's just watch this. Yeah, I got a run in. Oh, so we're switching between perspectives. So I guess something. Oh, there's two perspectives. Oh, there's a safe route. Okay. Jerchi, could you tell me what this map is for? Is this for track of the day? What are you supposed to jump over the? Oh, there's a finish right there. It's for a personal campaign. Okay, okay. Is that I was about to say the speed check and stuff probably takes it out of track of the day contention, but that's not even a concern then. That's fine. Just making sure. I always drop fifth gear there. I can't keep it. Whew, there we go. All right. Inspired by important places of your country. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So honestly, since this is a campaign map, it's not, you're not really driving live routes and stuff in it. That does change some of the things I think. Is this really slow for you guys? But Cotton, you could have just surged. Wait, is my stream really stuttery for you guys right now? Shouldn't? What on earth? Lagging pretty bad. Oh, that's so weird. What? Is it still? Wait, it's frozen. Only audio. That's so weird. Everything's still working on my end. It might be Twitch. I might have to end stream and quickly restart it. Okay, now you see? Okay. It looks like it might be okay. Just gonna refresh Twitch on my end just to see if anything else happens. I think there's quite a big delay now, but we'll deal with it. But no, it's still now it's still stuttery. What is happening? No, okay. I'll just quickly zoom, freeze frame, and then we'll stay here and it'll be fine. So I think I would agree with Coppola that the magnet zoop is probably the weakest part of the map. Everything else seems fairly well calculated and fairly nice to drive. It's challenging, but you can get it right, and the line is there. It's not like hidden or anything. But the magnet zoop does feel a little bit like RNG. It can add an RNG element to the map, which can make it not the most fun to hunt. Honestly, I appreciate the wild ride that the map sends you on. I'm not a huge fan of the Bob entries. Like this is very very hard to get right, but it is doable. Checkpoint 6 transition. I don't know where the transition, but before that. So I mean, I'm maybe this one where you go this. This isn't the most intuitive. Yeah, Bob. Bob is mean. She was speed check hard. Yeah, I think the speed check is definitely the hardest thing about the map. It is very, yeah, it's very difficult when compared to anything else the map has to offer. But this I really like the scenery. The scenery looks cool. And it's a wild ride, which I also appreciate. I also appreciate a wild ride. I mean, I love roller coasters. Specifically with the flat to bank, because with speed, you're forced to get airtime. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'm gonna end stream, and then I'm gonna wait like 5 seconds, and then restart stream, and we'll see if that is better. So just give me a few seconds. Okay, so we will see if that fixes it. Oh, K-Man, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And Den, there was also a safe route around the speed check. So you might have been taking that. But yeah, let me know if this is better for you guys. I think it's better for now. Although people might have to refresh. Looks a lot better now? Okay. Hopefully it stays that way. Oh, hey, K-Man, this is your map. Oh, okay, I failed already. Game crash. No, Cobla. Rip Cobla. Oh. Hit the wall, not the... Oop. Oh, okay, so this is weekly short, slow map. Hey, it's your map. It is your map. Interesting, interesting. People getting 16.6. That's, yeah. How on earth did K-Man get that? Stream died. Oh no. I don't know if I. Oh boy. Do you guys? Is it the same thing? Oh, it's fine for you. Okay. I think Twitch might be going absolutely crazy. With an almost perfect score, V said in Grenadi's Discord the same day that she was insta turning down weirder maps. Yeah, that's what happens. Oh, okay, not like that. Stream fine. Okay. Okay, well we'll keep going regardless. You got the map and you're not sure what to do about it? Block it off of scenery. Or execute the person who found it. Like, whichever one works best for you, honestly. Yeah, let's see if... Can we find the cut? I'm assuming... Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it. Something like that. You like option 2 a lot. That's good, that's good. Oh, my idea was to go, like, to cut that, and then to go, like, here. I was, okay, someone got it. Someone who's better than me. But if you find the cut yourself, I'm pretty sure Twitch terms and conditions will prevent us from talking about that. But it's like 10 times harder? Okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you want to cut off this cut, all you have to do is just get rid of this and just replace it with something else. Or just, like, make a hole or something. Because going through all of this, well, I guess you could also go out here and like that. Because going through the penalty, or you just make a hole. And that's all you barely have to change any of the... Oh, there's a bush there. Cobla, do you not want to push the clip anymore? Yeah, cut. You will make it off zone, which kills you. Oh no. Pushing the clip kind of overrated. Wow, hot takes. But yeah, so just for future reference, if you do have something like this, where a transition like this, you want to put a flag somewhere like right here, and then like maybe some extra poles or something here, so people know not this side, but this side. And then that way, if they want to get as close as possible, they aim for the flag, which is also visible as you're coming across the line here. So it just helps people overall look for that kind of stuff. Just right on the point the surface crosses, yeah. And then honestly here, you just, like, if you just bump this plastic like one level lower, and then you just put a couple holes here, like, bam, the shortcut's, like, impossible now. Or you put, like, a hole here. Shortcut's impossible, and, like, you don't even have to change the scenery that much. Don't make a baby clip. Risk is too big. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Error on the side of caution. But as far as the weekly shorts goes, I think this is fine. Like, there's plenty of spaces to gain. I like the fact that there's little hops here and there. They kind of, like, throw you off. I like how there's two options here. This mat works really well with your skin. Let's see. It does, actually. It does fit very nicely. Very nice. I know Kobla's a really big fan of random clips. Yes. Okay, there we go. Maybe should have asked you to focus more on the scenery in the review in your map. I think you did a very good job with it. Missed opportunity, I guess. Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Ah, sliding. Honestly, what if there was just a weekly shorts map that was just about getting as close to these style of transitions without clipping as possible? Okay, the shortcut would go left of the pillars onto the roof hill. Not sure how easy possible, but might be faster. I forgot that was there for a moment. I was thinking too much about the shortcut. Go to... whatever. Oh, like here? That might be possible. Might want to cover that one up. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that's there. Whatever. Oh boy. You know what to work on next? Yeah, I need to message Grenadier or someone with actual precision while driving, not me. It's fine. Yeah, car can fit through. I got through. Oh, never mind. We just called Copla. Land to the left. Still, though, I wouldn't. I wouldn't risk it. If there's a slight possibility, you just block it off. But yeah, overall, I think this is pretty decent. I especially like the outside banked here because it it's weird. It's weird to get. It's hard to get, and for weekly shorts, I like that. I like the added variability that has to it. Ah. Darn it, that was another 10th. Oh, it worked for you? Kenser, you got it? Well, Kenser is first right now, so maybe. Oh, yeah, good. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. Yeah, but if there's even a possibility of a shortcut being possible, it's best, unless you want to keep the shortcut, it's best to just block it off. Rip. Yeah, first drift is a little awkward. Okay, well, there's 0.07, and I went down spots on the leaderboard. No. Ah, rip me. Okay. But yeah, And now I just see a bunch of people going for it. Yeah, so I don't know, the map's a little awkward, which is fine. Like, that's kind of what you want for weekly shorts. Is this drift fine? This drift might be fine. I would maybe, instead of a 2x2, try out a one, like a straight piece, a 1x1 turn, and then another straight piece. Or maybe even a 1x1 turn this way, a 1x1 turn that way, and then a 1x1 turn that way. So you have like a squiggle instead of the arch like that. Maybe that would be interesting. Think of like the shape of the turn and stuff, but overall, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, 100% block those cuts. Block those cuts. And honestly, the map's pretty fun. I liked it. Squiggle to full speed it and then stronger drift. Yeah. Yep. Alright, Ziggy. Obviously named after the classic flipper robot in Robot Combat. I approve of the naming inspiration. Or maybe even the super classic lightweight full body spinner Ziggo from BattleBots. Obvious name inspiration. I like it. Comedy Central era? Yes, exactly. Oh my god. It's like, huh? How do I not know a bot? Yeah. Oh man, Ziggo was my favorite BattleBot in the Comedy Central era. Which is so weird that, like, Comedy Central hosted BattleBots for a while. This is definitely not, like, what they were... Where am I going? Hypershock is a good one. I'd say of the modern era, I really liked Tantrum. Tantrum... I was so excited when they won. Oh my god, I was hyped when I saw that they got under Witch Doctor and bent the under frames, that way they couldn't move. I was jumping up and down. I was so excited. Which also means that I love Blip. Blip is pretty great. Oh my god. I will admit, like, I used to be a big fan of Minotaur. With the Witch Doctor controversy, I really hate how they handled that, and they went down my list, honestly. I lost a lot of respect for the team for the way that they handled that. Obviously, everyone knows what I'm talking about. I love full body spinners, so Gigabyte is up there. Captain Shredderator can stuff it. They suck anyway. Not as much as Riptide though. Riptide needs to get dragged out to sea. Captain Shredderator is old. So is Gigabyte. Oh, posture check. Yes, you're... Oh, it's starting to slouch. That Nola bonked have like 3mm. Yeah, it was a jump scare. Quick jump scare. Oh, hydrate, of course. Gotta hydrate when we're talking so much about BattleBots. Riptide, the bot, is cool. The team needs to be calmed down a lot. Yeah, they're not even the fun villains. Like, they're the team that is literally backed by... Well, like, the money that they get to work on the bot literally comes from anti-vax stuff. It's the more you look into the team, like, the worse it gets. and they just go overboard too. Like they think I think that the team thinks that they're playing into like the TV villain role, but Hydra does that infinitely better than they do, and Hydra is like the likable villain, and Riptide is just like they're just bad people. Like, does that make sense? You're talking about those robots? Yeah, BattleBots. That's a show that just at Christmas time on free TV. That's where I know the name Riptide. Not Gigabot, Gigabyte, like computer part. Like Riptide is a really good bot, and it's like I think egg beater spinners and drums are going to surpass vertical spinners as the meta as it continues to move forward, but I just wish a better team was seeing success. Watch it while chilling with friends. I predicted the winner of the most recent. I saw. Okay, I got to get the bracket. I predicted the finals and who would win. I was so like I made such good predictions that season. Yeah, but Riptide keeps breaking the rules and competitive integrity. I was half right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, but it's gonna be hard. But let's not talk about BattleBots right now. Gonna get ready for Cup of the Day. Yeah, Cup of the Day is starting, so I expect to lose a few people there. Perfect show to turn off your brain and be like, yeah, damage. I love BattleBots. I've been obsessed with BattleBots like my entire life. I would love to have a robot combat. Like a combat robot. That'd be so cool. I've designed a few. You had finals against Endgame. I figured Copperhead would beat Endgame because drums have a really good matchup against vertical spinners. So I figured Copperhead would beat Endgame. It didn't quite work out. You know, like that. I think that's what my bracket was, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drive this a couple more times, but I do agree with Kobla. The middle seems a little tight. Is that what I was thinking as I was driving this? Yeah, I think this part specifically does seem to be a little tight. I think you have to overdrift to make it, but it's not like that big of a crime or anything. Still, like the rest of this is really good. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I also got that. I think my first couple attempts I tried to go to the right instead of keep going to the left. Darn it. So yeah, that middle drift a little tight, and it seems like you want to go to the right instead of to the left. Oh my god. Also, if you guys remember Mythbusters, both, well, Jamie and Adam had an insanely successful robot combat bot called Blendo. Full body spinner, right at the very beginning of combat robotics. I think their bot was actually banned, if I remember correctly, from competition because it was too dangerous. This was before they had like full plexiglass, bulletproof cages for the fights to take in. And then Grant Imahara is another legend of the BattleBots scene. Yeah, that's exactly. Hey, like that. Oh man, such good examples. Yeah, this is a nice map though. I think it's literally just that one section that I have like any sort of problem with, and the rest flows very nicely. My god, I cannot beat my PB. I was so fast. Oh. Rest in peace, legend. He was, yeah. He had a really good robot too. Inspired a whole generation. And it's actually kind of nice because the modern era of battle bots, at the end of the season, they have awards to like the most destructive bot and stuff like that, and they have a Grant Imahara award. I believe it's a design award. Ones with the robot with the best design. Ripperoni is great. I love Ripperoni. They're fun. Also, I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I think Glitch just got lucky. I think their first season run was 100% luck. I don't think. I love the stealth bomber aesthetic that they got going on, but it was I think it was luck. I think there's a lot of design problems that they're gonna have to get through, and they just happen. Like, they have an insanely powerful weapon, but being that low to the ground, they're gonna get caught up on the floor so much. And the mobility is gonna be... Oh, Ripperoni still? No, Glitch. But Ripperoni, they're pretty great. I love Ripperoni. Hey, small little PB. On a side note, Guy was quite a bit older than he looked. I'm a legit thought he was early 30s at most by last recordings of Mythbusters, but that had Grant, but he was like 49 when he died. I mean, yeah. Sometimes with like scientists and stuff like that, especially if you're like welding in a lot, you can get like skin damage and you look older, but that did not happen to Grant. Yeah, I think this... Yeah, it's literally just this section that seems like a little weird, and then the rest is like really good. I like the scenery. It's simple design scenery, but it's enough, like, it looks really good. I like this map. Ziggy, I know we talked about BattleBots a lot, and I'm sorry for that, but also it's a really good map. Glitch does need to ditch the Omni wheels. They just, I think being that low to the ground, they need more traction than what the Omni wheels provide. I think Shatter makes a lot better use of the Omni wheels than Glitch does. There's not much to talk about map-wise. Yeah, that's fair. It's a good map. Last map. Yep, last map. And then maybe we'll watch a couple BattleBot videos. This color effects. We got Media Tracker color effects going. Oh, that's right. Wet Wheels. So remake, I guess, of a certain Lego Racer map, which is interesting. Oh. I don't think that's how we were supposed to do. Oh, and it changes into each season, the Media Tracker stuff. Okay, that's interesting. Oh. Diagonal from each other? That's true, that's true. Like, with Omni Wheels, it might not make that big of a difference, but I don't know. I just think the fact that they're so close to the ground. The level code, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Also, Den, I told you to make that change on that last little bump up on the end, right? The S-bend. I think the media tracker here in this section is a little too dense. It seems to darken the screen a little bit. I think it's a little too much here. So I was starting to think it in the dirt section, but it got even darker for the grass section. Old 2D, a SimCity style match creator focused on trains. Interesting. Yep. Yep, that's good. Oh, we got it. Hey, nice little 360. Ominous also didn't properly utilize. I forgot Ominous existed, honestly. Is that bad? Ow. They were the robot from, I want to say, either China or South Korea. I forget which one, but they were like the highlighter green, right? The Nether. Oh, I'm thinking of a different one. Then. I don't remember. Anyway, let me try this again. Media tracker is my main concern right now. Yeah, I think if you dialed back the media tracker and made the changes a bit more subtle, I think that would also help. Because right now, I think the media tracker is just a little too intense. No. And I don't like this transition. That's rough. Do you play Cup of the Day? Not normally. It's been a while since I played Cup of the Day. Or even a Track of the Day. Okay, well, I mean, here's something like half a second ahead. I mean, maybe that's the strat. You would just want to jump? I don't think so. This seems pretty slow. Wallbang. Probably want to do a bug slide there or something. Hey, that was a good 360. Look at me go. Uh-oh. Well, that was almost impressive. Ow. Whatever, I survived. Can we turn? Thank you. Oh my god. I was doing. Oh my. What is even? I had one good ice 360, and then it was all downhill. I'm not even that bad at ice. Hey, author time. There we go. So if you guys just want the author time, just do that. Yeah, so I think Media Tracker, a little too intense. I think you can dial back the intensity, and then I still don't like this. I remember I didn't like this last time. Okay, I'm gonna say I I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna say to revert it back to what you had last time. And then that was, it might have been, so you have the two pieces here, one going this way and then the other going this way. So I would say this piece right here, put it here, and then have, because there's a corner piece that would perfectly connect this ramp to this ramp, and then that way people going over, they can go over, collect this, and then kind of have like a little hop this way, and then they can continue going like that. Yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you. Reading through your wall of text there. So yeah, I think taking this block and bringing it over here and then using the corner piece there, and yeah, would let people go over and make this a lot smoother, and it would feel a lot better to drive, I think. Yeah, just tone down the media tracker and making the end a little bit smoother, and I think that would go a long way. Yeah, yeah, make sure you're back for the battle bots. But honestly, I think the rest of it is fine for like what you're going for and stuff. Like the water bounce into the corner is a little tight, but I don't know if that's kind of what you're going for. Oh yeah, lost a full second. Let's go, but that's okay. I have like 30 seconds to make up in the ice section. Like that was awful. I don't know if that's a bug slide or not. It's a little too gradual to be a bug slide. But it could also be a bug slide. I haven't really tried. But I don't really have time to try. I want a PB. Darn it. I forgot to prepare for this. It's okay. I can make it up in the second half. Everything's gone wrong. It's fine. I still got this. It's okay. It's okay. Where's my PB? Because this is a lot faster than my PB, unfortunately. Okay, no, I was still... I only had about 10 seconds to gain from the end. Do you force Camp 3, but only in the loopings? Yeah, it should be... You should be good. Oh, I think the level code was talking about, like, forcing Camp 3 through the entirety of Rally Car, but I don't... Yeah. I'd actually... Because you reset the camera on the loopings, I don't think there's even a way to do that if you wanted to. But yeah, just toning down the media tracker a little bit, and then that exit. If you're not sure of the blocks of what I'm talking about, just ping me on Discord. There is if you play with conditions. The conditions can be really finicky. At least when I've played around with conditions, it tends not to do too well. Wow, those 2 track of the days really needed more light. But there we go. Back at the lobby map. So with that, we are done with map review. It was fun. I always have a good time with map review.